Hey guys, I wanted to show you a better view of my book. It's the 99 on Amazon, and that's the picture of my son who said it to me looked like him on the front. I also wanted to go through and show you a page from the inside. It's one of the first characters I introduced, and let me just walk you through it. So it's this picture. My son is in the corner. The book is going over Jen and his character. So I wanted to explain what Jen is doing. A lot of kids on the spectrum do this. It's called sidelining. They'll take a car, a train, anything with wheels, and they'll get down below it and they'll watch it. They'll roll it past their faces and they'll be looking at it from the bottom, and they'll play with their toys like that. And when my son was doing that, I never thought anything of it. I had no idea that that was a sign of autism. But that is one of the ones when they're little kids that is pretty common. I've seen a lot of kids do that. And he was going to speech therapy, and the story about how this came out, his speech therapy, ABA therapy, these things are so expensive. I'll get into that in a moment, but it's very expensive. And I was at this particular speech therapy, and the lady who was his therapist didn't keep good notes, or whatever the case may be, and she started going over things we went over the week before. I'm paying $100 an hour for this, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, he knows this. He knows this. We went over that sound. He knows this. He's conquered that. He's been saying his SHs. Shh. He had trouble with that for weeks now. Why are you going over this? Anyway, she realizes this, and she tries to save it by saying, I think he might be on the spectrum. And in my book, I talk about my son. He started reading before he turned 1, so super smart. But he had a speech delay, like he would be talking and nobody could understand him. I could, obviously, because I'm his mother, but that was one of the things that got us in, because once he started talking, I was like, he's good, but he was talking to other people and they were like, I have no idea what he's saying. Anyway, so Jen, the character in the book, I don't talk about him sidelining in the book, but I purposely put things like this in for parents who have children on the spectrum who would pick it up and they would be like, oh, my son does this. Or if you are trying to explain to your child what autism is and they see this, they'll also see what they do. So this is Jen. What he's doing is called sidelining, and a lot of kids on the spectrum do that. You can see more, learn more about it if you pick up my book on Amazon, $10.99, What is Autism, with that sweet little boy on the cover.